Okay. So I guess we're gonna try just running through. I should probably bring up Discord for a brother. Should have done this in the first place.
Hello.
Hello. I am streaming now, so hopefully this works out properly.
Oh, link to the stream.
Ah,
Link to the stream so I can check it.
yes, once I remember how to do that. Let's see. Because like it's public and live on my channel.
Yes, Richard Ashcroft. That's completely right. My dude, what the fuck is your?
What?
I can't find you.
It's actually my regular, my real name proper on
Oh,
YouTube
okay.
apparently.
Cause I keep getting Richard Ashcroft and the guy from Bittersweet Symphony.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Strange.
And now I'm getting a golf player.
Oh yeah, he's a professional golfer as well. That's why I changed that. Why do you think I use my pseudonym generally? Because he shows up most of the time.
Just like be your channel for fuck's sake.
I need to not be in my studio mode. My channel. Copy. Such banter.
You really should change it to your other thing, because you can do that.
Yeah,
It'd be a lot easier to find you.
I will do that. Okay.
You're still,
So I guess I'm just gonna use my other profile.
you're really quiet.
Am I?
Yeah, you're quiet. I can hear me.
Yes, I can definitely hear you for sure. Let me see if I can tone down. How about now?
Give it a bit of do fine.
Oh yeah, true. Why must things be improper? Because I was doing a lot of tests otherwise. Oh wait, I remember now. I didn't change the options for this one.
Stay quiet.
There we go.
You need to turn yourself up.
Yeah, hold up. Oh, okay, how about now?
Give it a bit.
Yeah, sorry. I'm okay, so I switched it to a different profile so I can have like completely new save. Problem is, I didn't change the options to what I was setting it up before. So is this better? Or do you know?
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a lot better.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, so the goal is to see how much I can unlock on a new playthrough proper and see if I'm not completely balls at this game.
You're pretty well at the game. Anyway, I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah, I'm pretty
get back
balls.
to I'm gonna get back to animating.
Alright, you do that.
Music. Oh no, I needed that line.
At least now I can hear things.
Gonna do smear frame.
Okay.
Sora's appearance in Smash Bros. Is canon to the storyline. First of all, probably. Second of all, he's not in Smash Bros.
I say like, oof. Why do people give up thinking that's gonna happen? Like, wait, are all the slots filled now, or is there still one more?
We have one more, but there's murmur of like 2 additional secret fighters.
Hmm. Who do you think they're gonna
Because
choose?
if the rumors are to be believed, one of the secret fighters is supposed to be from Zelda. I'm not sure who they would put in. There's also rumors that Waluigi might be making his grand debut as the final DLC character.
Which
Sakurai's
would
breaking his rules.
that would break a lot of rules, actually.
Yeah, but like then again, Sakura would like kind of do that. But I'm not sure who the last kid is. But I'm pretty sure it is third party. I just don't remember who. I have to go. Yeah, all right. I have to go back to the Rapper Mario leak because that
Which
one was because that one was was actually accurate because they hinted at Kazuya and also that that Dante was going to be a Mii costume. Oh,
yeah,
not no, sorry. The next one's going to be a Capcom character, non-action newcomer. So Phoenix Wright is what the rumors are thinking.
keep forgetting that Capcom's or that Phoenix Wright's a Capcom property.
Yeah, so we're thinking it's Phoenix, and I think that would be fucking awesome because Phoenix is great.
Yeah, but he's already in a fighting game.
Yeah, and we have his moveset for it, and I feel like it'd be interesting to see him in this one. And plus, Phoenix Wright has always been a Nintendo property. I think it just fairly recently went multi-plat.
I don't think I've ever seen it on anything other than Nintendo.
It was on the phone. I believe it also came out on PlayStation,
Hmm.
but it's based off the mobile ports, obviously.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly lend itself to high-end consoles type.
I I like the 3DS version. Like I played through the 5th game. I beat the first game. I need to get through the second game because I got the trilogy and I got Apollo Justice, so I have all the games up to game 5. Actually, no, I think I got Spiritual. I think I got all the games. Actually, oddly
Uh,
enough,
I'd have to play them at some point because the only experience I have with Phoenix Wright is literally Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
they're good games. Not really replayable, unfortunately, because like it's one of those like once you read the story, like that's it. But there's a lot of story to get through, and it's a really good thriller. It's just basically it's
It's
basically like playing an interactive book.
yeah, I mean like when you read a mystery novel, you can only really read it once.
Yeah, it's the
Depending
unfortunate
depending
thing
on how
as
it's
well.
written, at least, like, because if it's written really well, you could be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna reread it with the knowledge I have now to see how well it was foreshadowed, or if it was written properly to
Which
show
is
it.
why I really like Future Diary because they fucking foreshadow everything so well on that.
Yeah, but what can I say right now? Like, there's so many different writing styles, just really whether or not they're implemented properly.
I really need to get better at hands.
Hands are very difficult. I mean, I always stare at my own hand when trying to draw hands, but when you're staring at your left hand and trying to mirror it in your head, because you don't want to do the one trick, because like
Yes, cut off your own hand and look at it.
yes, clearly you cut your hand off, you detach it at the wrist, and then you flip it around, so you'd be like, oh, that's how it would look like.
It's like, hey Nero, let me borrow you for a second.
Yeah, I need to borrow one of your devil arms. Don't
Like,
worry,
hey Nero,
it's fine.
Nero, where's your dad? I need to borrow your arm.
It's for science.
Nero, where's your dad? I need to borrow your arm.
Or I mean, like, yeah, like Nero, your dad needs to borrow an arm. I have a vision. We.
How am I
Oh, you
going?
little. I got sniped. Curses.
F-Zero, the only game where you can just explode and die and not finish a race.
Yeah, it actually turns out if you play the hero mode of this game, it's literally F-Zero.
But
Because
I
in
don't like
F-Zero,
F-Zero.
your shield and your boost are the same.
I really don't like F-Zero.
I like the concept of F-Zero, but I never
Like,
really truly played F-Zero proper.
it's like, oh yeah, F-Zero X is like one of the greatest racing games of all time. Finally got to play it. I'm like, oh, this is shit and boring.
It's
I don't see
unique,
the
though.
appeal. I don't really see the appeal because like all the levels were just like straight tubes that are so boring, and like the cars handle like crap. You know, it's just like I get it. People are like, "Oh, F-Zero is so great," and I'm like, "Cool," but like, eh.
Well, I don't know. You weren't exactly much of a racer game guy.
I mean, I can play racing games. It's just that I have a certain type of racing games that I like.
Yeah, the arcade racers like Burnout.
Burnout, Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah,
That's really it.
kart racers definitely have their own genre, honestly.
I don't even. Well, Mario Kart DS. That's the only Mario Kart I like.
Give me the NES one any day.
Super Circuit sucks.
NES is best.
There was no NES one.
Or, well, whatever the Nintendo one was.
They're all Nintendo.
No, I mean like the original one.
There
Like
was no one on our.
There was an
there
OG one. There was a Super Nintendo one, dude.
Yeah, that one's not good.
No, that one's the good one for me.
Mario Kart didn't get particularly good until Mario before.
Wow, I'm doing terribly.
People are like, people sing Double Dash's praises. I don't see the appeal, but hey. And people were like, Mario Kart 8. I'm like, I don't care.
No, Mario Kart 8 is solid. It just has a lot of gimmicks going for it, though, that I'm not fond of. Like the anti-gravity stuff and whatnot.
Yeah, that was like the big selling point.
Yeah, it's like, hey, well, the thing is, they have to try to make something new to be appealing to more people. Because, I mean, the old games exist, and Nintendo knows this. But very rarely will they decide, you know what, let's re-release this game that everyone loves. We're going to release every other game instead. Like, the Castlevania ones, right? Like, you can get basically all the Castlevania Anniversary Edition on Switch, but you can't get Symphony of the Night.
All right, here's what rapper Mario said. Like this was before a lot of characters were released, so it was early in the month. Next character will be revealed in a month's time, which this is a while back. This character will be will appease audience of both East and West, but it won't break the internet. A fair amount of people will be angry of their inclusion. This was talking about Pyra, so this was way before Pyra was announced. The next is less expected rep of a beloved third-party series already in Smash. Many people thought this series would receive more representation in the base game, which was Kazuya. The final fighter is a Capcom character from a game that doesn't involve action. Dante is a Mii costume, lol, so is Monster Hunter, which that was confirmed.
Which is a shame, because both have distinctive fighting game characters already that can be used as bases.
Yeah. The second fighter pass has a bonus character from Zelda that will release alongside or shortly after the Capcom character. There will be no third pass, but there will be a playful statement in a future presentation saying not to be surprised if more content randomly drops. Companies/studios I know are involved with at least for the rest 2 and beyond: Activision, Epic, Game Freak, Sega, Valve, Capcom, Microsoft, Monolith, Bamco, Steel Wool, Arc System Works, and Konami. Please take heavy note that these can range from costumes to spirits and stages to characters. Don't take any company listed as confirmation of any of their series getting a playable character. As far as concrete fighters go, after the Zelda one, I know for sure the final one will be Waluigi. Yes, I know Sakurai is breaking his own rules, and I heavily suspect a Fortnite guy will be after the second pass 2, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, it seems like every big company is at least given some form of recognition to Fortnite. Like it needs it, to be fair.
What if we actually get Master Chief gonna finish the fight on a completely different console?
I mean, that would be a flex.
Needling.
But I mean, now Bungie doesn't even own Halo anymore.
All the Halo games are on PC, so fuck it.
Yeah, but you have to give like Microsoft already has like all the money, so what's the point of giving them more?
Like they may have all the money, they just don't have good games.
Okay, they don't have games that we like. There's a big difference. Like
even the games that
Halo was solid. At least Halo 1 and 2 I really liked because they were solid for what they did. But
Halo 3 is a lot.
it wasn't good enough for me to go get a console though.
Crackdown 1 was pretty damn good. Unfortunately, they don't know what to do with Crackdown. They don't know what to do with the Gears series. They don't know what to do with Halo. Just
Like
honestly,
the biggest problem for me is like when you get an Xbox, the majority of the games you're gonna get are shooters.
plus the controller, I did not like the controller.
Yeah, the controller, that's a whole other can of worms. But for me, it's like, okay, if I get an Xbox, what exclusives do you have? Well, let's see. We have Shooty Man's 1, Shooty Man's 2, Shooty Man's 3.
Call of Duty was their flagship for a while, and that's a multi-plat. You know it's bad when like Call of Duty is like their favored game when they don't even fucking own it. And then Sony snatched it right up because people got PS4s.
Oh yeah, but PlayStation's the king of third party. Bar none.
Well, now.
They kind of were for a while either way.
The PS3 kind of like shot them in the foot for a bit.
Still a good console.
Yeah, no one knew how to fucking make program for it, and the ports to the PS3 were notorious bad. Looking at you, Bayonetta 1.
Still the best Bayonetta I've ever played.
Bayonetta 2 is superior, fuck
No.
you. It's superior, fuck you.
It's not. It's
I
good,
like having,
but it's not superior.
I like being able to enjoy the fucking story and not like randomly just like lose my rank down because of this randomly out of nowhere quick time event that just kills me.
I've played enough Resident Evils to get used to it.
It's not a good game design, Dustin.
I never said it was. I say I like it better than 2.
It's not good game design.
Because 2 tried too much with its story, and it gave me characters I could care less existed.
I like that it's a closed loop.
But then it's a finished product. Like, I'm not saying I don't... Okay. That's a bad wording there. It's a closed loop, yes, but... I mean, 1 kind of was, too. Everything was leading up to a certain point. You were learning about her backstory and whatnot. And then you finally got to take out your daddy. Because he was a big part of the problem.
And then
Took
2
care of that
revealed that
issue.
was actually your daddy.
And then in
It was
2,
my
it's
control.
like, and in 2, it's like, oh goody, we have this little shit stain to watch over, and I just tune out because I just don't care. I don't know. Sometimes a game literally is ruined for me just by one character, or the aspect of how it's shown. Borderlands is a good example of this.
I really hate Borderlands writing is shit.
Yeah, I don't like its humor, but specifically I don't like Claptrap.
I also really don't like the people behind it. I really hate Gearbox.
I don't have a hatred for them, because I don't have a reason to hate them.
I really hate Gearbox.
What for?
Well, first and foremost, they swindled a lot of people, a lot of companies and people out of money. They basically, if anything that's not anything that's not Borderlands, they basically shit on, and like just do half-ass effort towards.
That just sounds like normal marketing at this point.
Their CEO is a right cunt.
Because
Absolutely right cunt.
I also
Dude,
remember we're streaming, dude.
Yeah, I know, but like if you look into the stuff that Randy Pitcher's been doing, yeah, no, screw that guy. And Borderlands is just not a good game. It's really not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. The concept of a looter shooter just doesn't appeal to me. Because I can play a
I
shooter, I can play a looter, but I can't play a looter shooter.
I would love just basically having like not getting any good weapons for a while because like my asshole friend stole the good stuff and then get to a damage sponge boss and then I run out of bullets and I can't do anything because my gun's too doesn't do enough damage.
I just found it difficult to figure out the logic of making an RPG with guns to an extent. Like, the only RPG that used guns that actually worked out for me was the Fallout series. Like, at least because it didn't feel, at least initially, like you were complete trash at the beginning.
I really want to play Hugh Neutron in the new thing. Will he ever be revealed? Will he just be the character that just doesn't get revealed?
Who, Jimmy?
No, Hugh.
Who?
Jimmy's dad.
Jimmy Neutron's dad?
Yeah, Hugh Neutron.
He's up there with Nigel in weirdness, if I remember
I would
correctly.
love it to play as him. He'd be fun as heck.
According to if I read correctly, according to them, they're trying to stick with like the tunes first and foremost, because they were asked. Well, they weren't asked specifically about Ginny Neutron. They're asked specifically whether or not live action characters for some reason would show up, and they're like, well, no, it's Nicktoons, so we're gonna stick with the tunes, quote unquote.
Yeah, like in
So like, but that's the thing.
eh,
Where does Jimmy Neutron fall under that? Is it
Tunes. It's a
it's a
CGI stuff.
yeah, it's a CGI thing, but as far as I can tell, the entire cast is non-CGI characters. So
No, they're all
if they keep with
they're
that if they keep with that logic though, then I mean it will make it easier to do, but will they is the question.
What was the last episode? Oh yeah, that's why. That's right.
What?
Fuck. I had to get a certain mod installed on .hackgu because it has Xbox buttons, and I can't read certain things with Xbox buttons.
Yeah, I don't like having to translate.
Yeah.
It's bad enough going between a Switch and a PlayStation 4.
It's great to just get shot by a bunch of freaking trap chests. It's great.
Still don't like that game.
It's a good game.
Sure, I guess.
Control settings.
I don't know, the character's a whiny cuss, and I don't like the aesthetic.
I like the aesthetic a lot, that's why I really like it. The aesthetic, the world, the universe, you know, I just really enjoy it. Yahaseo is kind of like insufferable at the start, but he gets better throughout the games because, like, you know, the entire character arc is remembering how to like basically he lost a lot back in the old days of the world, and it damaged him as a person, so he's just basically trying to recover.
Yeah, but it's such a played out trope at this point. I think that's why I'm tired of it.
It wasn't like that back in the day, though.
Even back then.
Not necessarily.
I just
No.
inherently didn't like him. I just wasn't
I mean,
sure why.
I didn't care for him in Sign either because Sora was a cunt in Sign, but you know he got better as
Yeah,
Saseo.
but that's the thing. Like, when the term "it gets better" comes up and it doesn't get better for like a season, no, it's not worth it. Sorry. That's why I stopped watching My Hero. He's like, hey
Gotten way
guys,
better.
Bakugo gets better. Like, no, he doesn't.
Yes, he
gets,
does.
He gets worse, if anything, so far.
He's gotten a lot better.
Where I stopped, still no. And I was on like episode 80, dude. He's literally just insufferable all the time. So I was like, I'm wasting my time with this show. I'm just gonna stop. Like, all the good aspects I like about it have been taken out as like monsters of the week kind of bullshit. So I was like, yep, screw it. If it's gonna keep this up, I'm just gonna watch something else. Plus, I think I find it difficult to watch too many anime that try to keep track of a buttload of characters when I only really want to keep track of like 4.
Just want PS2 buttons.
It's like Demon Slayer, fine. You only keep track of 4 people, and they're generally always together.
Let's see. DualShock 4 buttons, PlayStation icons. Oh, there's another thing that
other generally focus down on the main set of characters a lot more.
That's another thing that
everywhere.
That's another thing that the HD remaster did. It used not the original button art from the PS2 version. They changed it. GU is really easy.
Sure.
GU is really stupid easy. Oh yeah, no, this looks cool. Stylish buttons to make it look like the controllers from the world.
Okay.
And it's PlayStation buttons. Yeah, we'll get that.
Bother. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering.
What
Oh,
viewers?
lovely. I currently don't know how to change that. Is it? Reconnection successful. Okay.
I'm ready and willing to uber able to smash anyone who dares challenge me to this video game thingy duel. Bring it on, as long as pie is involved.
Why do you keep on randomly saying shit that doesn't matter?
This is Hugh.
So for some reason, midstream, my OBS disconnected then reconnected.
That happens.
At least it reconnected seemingly without issue. This looks like the stream's still going on, so that works. If anything, I feel like I'm doing this as more of like a huge stress test for like more longer running games. Like say if I decided to try to nab anything on the algorithm and play one of those newer games when they first come out or something. Which would be interesting, but I don't know. I find it difficult to play games right out the bat that I don't know too much about without like waiting. Like fighting games I'll get day one if it's from a developer I know well enough. Like there's no question I was gonna get Guilty Gear Strive. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it did. It's surprisingly really good. Okay, I wouldn't say surprising. It's obviously good, but it's one of those like in hindsight deals. Like I remember when we first played Guilty Gear way back when, we were not the best.
It just showed up in our house one day.
It just showed up one day, which I'm very happy it did because it got us into anime fighters.
Why did it just show up in our house one day?
Don't ask questions you don't need to know an answer to.
I want to know the answer because that terrifies me. I can't look at Access Cord XX the same because it just showed up in our house one day.
Yeah?
Like, no one knew what it was. No one bought it. No one, it just showed up in our house one day. What the fuck? You don't just show up in your house one day. That game was cursed?
Oh, no. It was a blessing. And we come full circle. Because because of it clued us on to what to look for in random art and fighting games, and that's what clued us into getting Blaze Blue. Because we saw that little poster for it at GameStop, and we're like, hey, I have no idea what this is, but it looks like Guilty Gear. Fuck it, let's get it. And we never looked back. It became one of our. It not only did it teach us how to play Slap City, I'm like, I have actually no context to it at all.
Slap City is really good.
Because I figured it'd be like some people that made like Brawlhalla or something like that would make it. I'm like, alright, sure, I guess. Because like I liked the idea and premise, I just was kind of expecting a half-assed game. But I'm glad, like I like what I'm seeing, which is good. Because I was afraid this could be like, oh goody, we're just using the Nintendo properties in a way that's kind of okay at best, I guess. I just hope it's one of those games that I play more often than I do a Smash, because, I mean, I love Smash, but without more than one other, like, I don't like playing it single-player mode very much.
Yeah, I still have no idea what the heck.
It's very much a party game.
I still have no idea what the heck happens in the story mode of Ultimate, and I don't know. Because Ultimate doesn't have co-op story mode, so I don't even bother. If it did, I'd be like down to play it, but it doesn't have co-op. Like, seriously,
you can do like you can. Oh shit, you can do what do you call it? Classic mode co-op.
No, Subspace is what I want. Subspace is what I miss. Brawl, we were spoiled with Brawl. Sakurai gave us something amazing with Brawl, and people bitch about it because, oh my god, you trip. Fuck you, Brawl was amazing.
Subspace you do trip. Like,
yeah,
but the modes of Brawl were amazing. The gameplay
Brawl was amazing.
Some things.
Brawl was fucking amazing. I had so many hours in Brawl.
Gameplay-wise, Brawl is not the best of the echelon.
I miss Subspace. We need more story modes like that. We need more things like that.
Yeah,
I thought
I
we were
would
getting
like
that
a
with
much
Ultimate.
different
I
single
thought we were
player
getting
mode.
that with Ultimate, but we didn't. And I'm like so mad about that.
I was actually more or less willing to check to see if Street Fighter 6 had anything similar to Street Fighter, or not Street Fighter, Soul Calibur 6 had anything similar to Soul Calibur 3 for its single player mode. But
Pick up Crystal Story 1? I picked up Crystal Story 2. Did I pick up Crystal Story 1? I did pick up Crystal Story 1, okay, because they remade it. And the guy was like super chill and just like, yo, you should, you like this one, you should pick up the remake of the first game. He's like, yeah, you know what, I'll pick up the first game. Remake the first game. I enjoyed his second game a lot. Like, it's probably one of my favorite RPGs. And it was a fucking Flash game. And it's a really solid Flash game. Oh, that's loud.
for some reason, I feel kind of dumb because I'm actively choosing the next car I unlock for every single time.
Oh, did they get full voice acting in this version? Floating City in Castoria. Home with the Crystal Power.
Crap. I need to stop, like, doing this wrong.
They got full voice acting for this version. Cool.
Rip headphones. Pardon me.
Looks like an N64 game. This is great. It still has like the old art from the original game too, for the character models. It's so cool. He's just sliding around. Oh shit! It's Rita.
Rita.
The main villain is called Rita. Also voiced by Anna Kingsley, I'm assuming.
I have heard that name before, but I don't know why.
Power Rangers.
Anna Kingsley?
Oh, Anna Kingsley? No, she
Yeah, like,
is.
duh, Rita Repulsa. I was gonna make a repulsive joke because of the thing, but no, Anna
Yeah,
Kingsley,
but-
I don't know.
Yeah, she voices Flame Girl in Tome, and I am hopefully going to be working with her relatively soon on Tome Break.
Wait, she voices who?
Flame Girl. She also voices Flame Girl from Tome. She also voices the Blacksmith Girl from Just Almost Seen Tale. I'm not entirely sure what else she voices. Probably.
Yeah, games and shows I haven't watched or played, so.
She also voices some other like she voices some characters in Sky's game. Yeah? No?
In
Let's
what?
see. In Sky's game. Let's see. She's in Dream Tier 3, and Dream Tier 2, and Dream Tier 1. All of Tome. The TV series, not the game, unfortunately. She was in the demo, though. She was in Fallout 4 WRVR?
Wait, Fallout 4 VR?
WRVR, I'm assuming that's like the DLC. WRVR is a radio show add-on for Fallout 4 that adds new compositions. Okay, so she was a DJ.
Oh, okay, so she was a DJ in it.
Yeah.
Okay, that. I didn't listen to the radio as much as I thought I would in Fallout 4. Like, I would on occasion, just because it was nice to have, like, kind of new version, old-timey music. Because, like, it was old-timey sounding, but it was actually made new for the game.
She voices a character in Wolfenwood. So she's got some credits under her belt. She's still relatively unknown, but
yeah, like I definitely don't know her at all.
But her first voice, her first played voice character credit was Haley from Just Some Listening Tale. So. Oh no, the cards are dead. forgot this is supposed to be taking the piss out of like other like RPG stuff. Hey, they're using music from Crystal Story too.
I'm sure there's a path I'm missing in this stage. Because so far, I only know the secret path in one stage that makes you circumvent a lot of the race. Which is what you find out when you go against high-level computers.
Heal a tree.
Now I think with this setup we could probably stream Sonic Riders.
If I can find it.
Yeah, we just need to find it. We still also need to find a Burnout 3.
Burnout 3.
Yeah, Burnout 3 is like must good play, yes.
Must good play, yes.
Must good play, yes.
No, that's the wrong thing. I don't want to close that. Oopsie daisy, that's what I want to close.
Shame about the algorithm and music, though. Because I'd rather not get my channel randomly just shut down completely just for trying out shit, you know? That would suck.
Yo, check this out.
I can't. I'm actively racing in a game that requires my focus.
We already know the streaming works. Why are you still streaming?
Because the point was to stream it. Like, you don't just half-ass a stream for too long. You have to give some content to it to the very least. Because this is mostly to make up for the last one that all my sound levels were fucked. And also this one actually has a proper new save file saved for it now.
I have a proper level up system where I can get EXP, and the EXP just gives it a proper level up curve and equation depending on my level based off of a certain thing that makes it so the EXP just goes up naturally. And allegedly it's also increasing my stats, but I have no way of checking that at the moment. Yeah.
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
I've been doing some tests and finding some stuff in Godot. I know Sitton gives me so much. I know Sitton gives me so much shit for using these fonts, but I freaking like these fonts, man. They're good. Font.
New Zealand. What if New Zealand was nothing but buildings?
It's not.
As far as I can tell. This more looks like Hong Kong if it was on a single island instead of the landmass islands it is.
Did I make this?
That makes no sense.
Did I make this side-scroller beat 'em up test game a COY based one, or should I just do something completely new with new characters?
That's up to you. It would be easier to do it with things you have assets for instead of trying to make something up new.
Yeah, because like I'm just reusing a lot of assets from the old COY game that I was trying to do, but like I can't do 3D for because I don't know how to do 3D.
Yeah, I kind of wish I got the poser programs way back when in grade school. Because I remember fiddling around with 3D modeling programs then, and it was great, but we never had a computer that could run it.
Well, see, the problem was Blender was not user-friendly for years until fairly recently, so... And even then...
Yeah, but I mean, you could make, like, little 3D animations and stuff in it.
Yeah, but, like, it's just wasn't...
But then again, that was way back before the days of YouTube and stuff like that, so... Even if you did make something, where the hell were you going to show it? Like, there was various sites you could probably upload video to, but it wouldn't be that good of quality.
Oh, wait, this already has... It's cross. This already has like controller support. Yeah, boy.
Sometimes I wonder.
Leveling up by mashing the X button. I think I think if I were to do a level up system, how I do EXP is that per hit, he does gives you like one, and then like killing then gives you EXP as well.
Indeed. Actually, considering how much you like Kingdom Hearts a lot, I'm surprised you didn't decide to try streaming that.
Hmm? KH?
Yeah.
I've streamed KH before. I don't do gameplays. One of the reasons why is because I have this thing called the streamer's curse.
The what?
Okay, the streamer's curse is where when you're trying to do something challenging in a game, you just clutch or like you choke every single time without fail.
Well, yeah, you're effectively playing live for other people to watch.
Yeah, I can't do
You can't do
like
that.
I can't play Kingdom Hearts games to the level I want without like constantly just choking against Sephiroth or dying against like a secret boss.
I mean,
Just
yeah, but that's half the that's half the fun of a stream of it.
but it's just like frustrating for me, and I don't want to do that. No.
Cause that's why I want to stream like say any of the Souls games. Cause like yeah, I'm going to die a lot, but that's part of the fun for the stream too. Especially if you're doing like challenge stuff at the chat, be like, hey, do this with this build or something like that. You know, like actually be integrated.
To find where I put the XP amount. All right, we're gonna up this to 5,000 so I can see how high I can get my level.
Oh, great. Just straight up Iceland. Doesn't even try to make up a new name for this place.
I can go even further beyond.
Okay, good, good. Or Andre, depending on how we're going. I don't like these robots. Well. I found a thing to hit with my nose. Oh, the stage is disorienting. God damn it. Ah, I can't even drift properly.
That wasn't it.
Oh, really?
Well, I lined out the that section
Wow.
of Phantom, but I'm not gonna like do any more features till the end of it.
Pathing is really weird on this track. Okay.
What's the graphics?
Ooh, that was close. Shit.
On a force.
Ah, crud. Yeah, definitely reasons why I want to get like Burnout. The the color switching mechanic of this game is a pain in the ass. Because like yeah, the boost pads only boost you if you're the same color, but if you're the reverse color, it slows you down. Which, oof, that's a hell of a punish mechanic.
Let's take Ikaruga.
It's Aruga.
Ikaruga, yeah, Ikaruga did that.
I don't remember Ikaruga.
Ikaruga is the fucking gun game, like, it's a space shooter where you can switch to red and blue mode, and then you absorb blue bullets if you're in blue mode, but you're like...
Oh, that one. Yeah, like I never played it though. But
Bullshit!
I
Played the
played.
fuck out of Ikaruga.
Are you sure?
Yeah!
I think I would remember a bullet fighter or a bullet shooter like or a bullet hell like that.
Yeah, like, it was one of the Flash games on, like, Newgrounds that did that.
I don't remember the color switch one.
You
Like
don't
I remember seeing like a proper color switch one, like, you know, not Flash game wise made. But I don't remember actually playing a Flash game that did the color changing thing. I remember playing a not Grandia, but like a fuck, what do you call it? I remember playing other bullet hells on Newgrounds, but I don't think that was one of them.
It was definitely one of them.
Well, it's a shame because I don't remember much.
That was one of her favorite ones.
I just like the concept of bullet hells, honestly. They're fun. We need more of them.
75 views.
I'm reminded of why I don't like the 3D Sonics. After a certain speed in this kind of 3D plane, my eyes don't work very well, which is a shame. Like going full boost speed on this, I'm literally just relying on luck for a lot of it because I can't see. The lightning's not helping, game. This is why games have epileptic warnings on them.
I'm gonna use Linnae as like a reference. Well, I'm just gonna use I'm going to use Linnae's like sprites, kind of. Oh well, the problem is just like Under Night In-Birth, since they animate at 60 FPS, it's just way too many frames. So I might
Let's do it in twos.
need. Well, no, it's just like that's just too many frames to just import. I'm thinking about what other fighting game characters to look into.
Guess it really depends on what you're going after. Like Blaze
Well,
Blade
I
does
just
360.
yeah.
Like it,
Well,
like
I'm
the
just
frame
trying.
rate
I'm
isn't 60, but it doesn't like animate
Yeah.
that way.
I'm just trying to figure out what characters to use for it. Example, basically just having those there so I can just like have like and play around and test some code some stuff while I'm working on actual sprites for the characters. You know,
Yeah.
all I get is Under Night sprites downloaded. Oh, it's Neo. Ruby Cross.
That almost got me into the wall.
See. You know what? I'll break this down what I need. Okay, so I don't need going back. I need the idol.
Balls.
I need the idol. a lot of extra, like, extra frames in here. Resettle her. Oh, no. Can't really do crouch and... Can't really do a crouch in a side scroller beat 'em up, so we're not gonna need that.
Yeah, because like side scroll and beat 'em up, if you're doing it like the slanted plane, you have to be able to move up and down.
Yeah, so jump. Jump and land.
Blind hand wings. Oh goody, I got ignorance the car. Alright.
Air jump.
Last one I'll do for this stream, I guess.
Jump.
I'm doing the first half of the cup so I can integrate with Darren afterwards. Okay. By driving the ignorance car.
Getting all of her attacks so I can have different combo stuff going on.
I wish I could customize my car in this game. Yeah, just like let me have the same stats or shape or whatever. I just want a different color.
This one move. This is sick as hell. Where she just basically does the wind up slash, you know, like the big fuck off one. They don't have huck. Ooh.
Okay. 2 more races to go.
A lot of damage frames for Linde. Add projectile. so I can just shoot spinning knives at people. Now for Godot to yell at me.
I think I was supposed to take the waterfall away. I don't
Don't
remember
crash,
this track
don't
at
crash,
all.
don't crash, don't crash. Thank you for not crashing.
Oh, you bastard. We're
New
gonna try that.
scene. Pretty scene.
Ah. Oh, this is definitely a better area to go to. Alright. I don't like these seed or totter bullshit. Yay, I'm in the new secret area. Good. More like Alpine Thrust, am I right? Here it goes. Oh god, this turns like a corpse. But I can't exactly drift in this game, which is a shame.
Speed that up. It's really slow. Oh, okay.
Ouch. Talking about getting shanked, jeez.
Okay, so they animate at 15 frames per second. About
15 frames a second.
yeah.
No. Damn it. I caught back up to him, but it was ever so behind. Still won, though. Overall. The Indian Cup. And unlock Captain Falcon's car. Because of course.
Straight up.
Huh?
Straight up.
Yeah, like, it's okay, so you go to the car select, and it's literally called the Falcon. And you look at his design, it's just straight up Captain Falcon's car. Yeah, it's Falcon Capital, cough, cough, Captain Falcon. Yeah, it's straight up Falcon. So it's not even trying to hide it. And of course it has an F-Zero mode. So at least first half didn't do too bad.